Alright, it's 8:40. I woke up at 6 this morning, wrote in my journal. Now I'm headed out to a playground to train. Probably go to Goodwill Playground, as I did yesterday. And from there, maybe go to Taft's after that. I had some coffee today, so it might be a little bit crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's the plan. Bye-bye. So, playing at this playground is some of the most fun I've had in so long. And I have been thinking that the reason people don't go to playgrounds after their kid years is because they are conditioned in their minds to think that fun is some sort of a luxury. And I guess, I don't know, it's just weird. They're programmed in their minds that, I don't know what it is, that they shouldn't be playing at a playground. But instead, they go to gyms and they work out. How many people enjoy going to the gym and working out? They force themselves into it, I feel like. Unless you do enjoy it. I see how if you enjoy a challenge and the growth of it, you'll do it. But honestly, I'm out of breath from playing here and I'm having so much fun. I think that more people should take upon themselves the challenge of having fun with their training and enjoy it, no matter what sort of discipline you're doing. For me, parkour, free running, gymnastics, and that sort of thing, movement in general, being here at a playground is some of the most fun training I've had. And it's still possible to challenge myself and to do difficult things and things that require strength and conditioning, and condition myself here actually. And in fact I feel like the way I'm playing at this place is conditioning and training, but it's fun. So instead of going to a gym, or instead of coming to a playground and being like, oh, it's fun, but I don't feel like it's a worthwhile part of my day, or I don't think it's worth it. I feel like if I go to a gym and challenge myself and put myself through the pain of going to the gym and the pain of training at the gym, I'll get more out of it. Is that so? Because in the end you're just gonna end up hurting yourself and thinking, oh man, I really can't wait to get out of this place. Oh man, you know, I can't wait to go have my after workout meal or whatever. You can train here. You can train at a playground. For me, if I were to go to a gym, I would probably enjoy it, because, and I think that there's probably a lot of people who enjoy it because it can be fun and it's a challenge. But honestly, if you're just looking for a challenge, then you're missing out on a huge part of your life. Like, how many other things do you do because they're fun? You party because it's fun. You drink because it's fun and social. What's the excuse there? Why not come to a playground because it's fun? It's because we're conditioned to not go to playgrounds after we're so old. But we're conditioned to think that once we get a certain age, it's okay to drink or party or do drugs or whatever. Maybe not okay, but I mean, in my opinion, put that shit away. Don't let that conditioning, don't let that get to you, because it's much more worthwhile to train your body to the point where you're so comfortable within it that you're happy in it all the time, and you don't need stimulation from or substances to make you feel good. And then when you're not on the substances, then you feel like shit. If you're here training, or you're here conditioning, or you're just moving your body, you feel good when you're doing it. Maybe you don't feel good when you're doing it. Maybe you hurt yourself when you're doing it. Maybe it's a challenge. it fatigues you. You wish you could just sit down and watch TV or play video games or whatever. But I feel like everybody that I know that follows a movement discipline feels great in their body when they're not doing any. Yesterday, I trained from 7:30. I came here, I got home after 45 minutes here, some time at Taft's Playground, playing, training, doing flips. I mean, I still trained and did reps and stuff, but even still, I was driving in my car and I had like comfortable clothes on. Well, I had like a sweatshirt and then a blazer over that and some nice pants, and I just felt so good. I was like, oh, my body feels so good. These clothes feel so good right now. This heat from the sun radiating through the windshield feels so good. The heat that I'm turning on feels so good. It's hot out, you know what, I'm gonna roll down the windows. Oh, that fresh air feels so good. I felt so good in my body, and then I went for a walk with a friend of mine, and just during the walk I was like, oh, my legs feel so good. They feel like they're all stretched out. I stretched before I went in the car, and I just felt so good in my body. That's where you want to be. You don't want to feel ashamed of your body, or you don't want to feel sore pains in your body. You want to feel like you want to walk. You want to use your body that you've been honing and training and conditioning to be your tool. It's your tool. It's like this is all you have, really. I mean, any material possession that you own, it could go or come from your life or stay in your life, and there's no guarantee that it's going to be there or not be there or whatever, or stay there. The only guarantee, well, not even the guarantee of your body, that can be taken away from you too. You could lose an arm tomorrow. You could lose a leg or be paralyzed. So you got to take advantage of it, really. So go out there, train, feel good in your body. This is your temple. You have to feel good in your body. Otherwise, you're gonna try to use substances and other stimulation to feel good. That's our goal. That's no matter what we do in life, that's what we do, is we want to feel good. That's why we raise money, or that's why we earn money and go to the gym. Maybe not go to the gym. We can feel good about our body if we go to the gym and look good. We feel like we can buy things that make us comfortable if we have money. We want to live comfortably. And I think that there's a lot of ways that pop culture has gone about making us think that we feel good, or ways of providing us with ways of feeling good, where we spend money to feel good, where we basically spend money to feel good, because that helps the system that is, or the machine that is the economy thrive. So they sell it on the idea that this can make you feel good. You don't need to buy stuff to feel good. You can come to a playground. It's free. There's no admission fees. You just come to a playground and play. It's great. So, yeah, and don't feel bad about it either. Come here, and you can challenge yourself as much as you need to, or you can relax as much as you need to and just play around. But just move, because it's free and it makes you feel good. That's all you need. Feel good. Live your life comfortably. Feel good. Challenge yourself to grow, but feel good about it. So that's all. Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. That is another thing. You have to. I mean, I think the reason that we do challenge ourselves is to feel good, even still. But make sure that when you are challenging yourself, don't do it for an outside reason. Don't do it because people say you should do it, because that's coming from the outside, as my mom was talking to me about the other day. Instead, what you want to do is you want to feel good about it from within yourself. Just do it because it makes you feel good and you know it does, not because somebody says you should do it. Challenge yourself because you know that it makes you feel good, not because somebody says you should challenge yourself. Don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. Use this, if anything, as a tool to gain the awareness to listen to yourself. But don't listen to me. Don't say, oh, because Dylan says I should go to a playground, I'm going to go to a playground. I hate it here, but I'm going to go to a playground. I enjoy going to a playground. That's why I'm here. You may go to the gym and enjoy it, and that's why you're there. You may go to a pool and swim, or the ocean. I can't swim right now. I love swimming, but it's cold out. But you may go to the ocean and That's where you like to move, and that's where you feel the best. Do that. Do that thing. But stay away from stimulation because substances, because it makes you feel good for a little while. Maybe it doesn't even make you feel good and you give yourself the illusion that it makes you feel good. But when you're not on it, you don't feel good. Make yourself feel good in a very wholesome way. Don't feel good because, or don't, yes, don't, it's very superficial, the substances and the buying things and material to make you feel good. Make sure that it's coming from a place where you know it's actually good for you to feel good that way. It's a wholesome good, and try to play with that idea and ask yourself, is this wholesome? Is this a wholesome feeling? Drugs, alcohol, material, that's all superficial. That's not wholesome. Exercise, eat healthy foods, listen to funny people, hang out with funny people, socialize with your best friends, not under without substance abuse. Just be present with them. That's the other thing. When you're doing alcohol or drugs, you lose present, or you're not present to the moment. You're not fully within your body, or you are, but in an altered state. Having presence when you're doing things that makes you feel good, that's a wholesome feeling. That's a wholesome good feeling. Anyway, that's my rant. I'm gonna continue to move in this playground and then go to another playground and move there, and then go home and stretch and then eat food probably, or maybe the other way around, eat food and then stretch and then read, because those are all things that make me feel good. And then I'll socialize with friends, and I'll sleep early tonight because I wake up early the past couple days, and it makes me feel good to do that. I love it. I love it saying it's noon and I've been awake for 7 hours. It's 5 o'clock and I've been awake for 12 hours. It's time for me to go to sleep. You get ready for bed at 7 o'clock. You're ready to wake up at 5 a.m. the next morning. It's also fun to stay awake late though. Sometimes that makes me feel good. So, anyway, I'm done. Peace out. Alright, so we're here on this grass to do some flips. And one tricking trick that I was trying to get is a Sailor Moon. And I feel like I'm trying to do what I was taught to do, but I don't know what it looks like. I feel like it looks like shit and it's probably not a Sailor Moon, but I'm gonna try it. Here we go. Oh, let's see what my butterfly kick looks like as well. We're gonna step back here and go for it. Here we go. Nope, that's wrong. How do you, okay, here we go. Probably pretty poopy. Here we go. Sailor Moon. Let's see, how do we do this? Oh yes. What did you look like? Okay, so not actually that bad. I am surprised pleasantly that butterfly kick was low but very well formed, and that Sailor Moon was far, like I didn't go up enough, but it looked like it was also very well formed. We're gonna do some back tucks, I think. We'll do 5 sets, 5 reps. Back tuck, edge. Here we go. For these, I'm gonna try not to move backwards very far. You do this by keeping your chest open and kind of jumping, opening your chest, and then tucking. You want to jump straight up in the air and tuck really tight. And look forward as long as you can, and then it goes arms, feet or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Here we go. Anyway, I'm going to try to land on this stick. I went back about 1.5 feet. 2 feet probably. Farther that time. Even farther that time. Probably even farther that time. Is that 4? Better be 4. I'm tired. Whatever. I have no idea if it's focused because it was hard to find something to focus on, as the white makes it very challenging because everything's just white and you can't see any texture and it's hard to focus that way. But I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna do it like this. It's pretty well focused, I think. And I'm gonna mess around on those things. Here we go. I'm gonna record a little bit right now. Then if I do something cool later, I'll record that as well. Okay. I had coffee today. But I'm normally like this as well. Anyway, I'm gonna do a Webster. Here we go. Webster full on step out. This is the one. We're gonna go up. This leg is gonna come down. And this one is gonna go whee, like that and step out. It's gonna be great. Here we go. Probably not. We'll try to do that though. Oh. I just need a little bit more rotation on that. That's it. And the step out's gonna be a clean mofo. Bye-bye. Yo, check this one out. Oh, that was poopy. Here we go. One more try. Woo! I see this thing and I'm like, wow, that looks like fun. I don't know the best way to try it. There's a nail up here. I don't know, like, all the ways I can use this thing, but it just seems like there'd be a way to climb through here. I don't know, man. There must be a way. Alright, it is 10:22, and I think I'm just gonna go home and stretch and train there, maybe on the trampoline. I wanted to do that yesterday. Itchy nose. But I didn't get around to it, so I did some front tucks on it, but I was teaching Noah. So now it's time to go home and eat food and stretch. It's been a good day. Fun training, for sure. 2 playgrounds. Some of my favorite playgrounds. Goodwill is one of my new favorites, and this place is one of my old favorites. So, yeah, I think that I'm out. I'm done being out and about. It's ready to go home. Bye-bye.